Hola and welcome once again. Today's learning objective is to say whether you have a pet or not and use colors to describe a pet. Remember to keep up to date with the latest videos, subscribe to this channel, feel free to also like, share or comment. Vamos! Now, we've come across indefinite articles in lesson 1.5. They're also going to be important in today's lesson, so let's recap them. Remember, in Spanish, nouns, that's names of people or things, are either masculine or feminine. Masculine nouns usually end with an O, and feminine nouns usually end with an A. Because of this, the word for A changes. So, if the noun is masculine singular, use un. For instance, un gato. If the noun is feminine singular, use una. For example, una tortuga. Which takes us to today's lesson key question. ¿Tienes mascotas? Do you have any pets? Which you can reply with sí, tengo. Yes, I have. Muy bien, escucha y repite. ¿Tienes mascotas? Sí, tengo un ratón. Tengo un gato. Tengo un conejo. Tengo un perro. Tengo un pez. Tengo un caballo. Tengo un pájaro. Tengo una serpiente. Tengo una tortuga. Tengo un cobayo. Tengo una cobaya. No tengo mascotas. Just a little side note here about the guinea pig, as there are quite a few words for it. In Latin American countries, the preferred tends to be un cobayo, whereas in Spain, una cobaya is normally used. Now that we know our pets, let's learn colors to be able to describe them. Escucha y repite. Blanco, negro, amarillo, rojo, morado, marrón, azul, gris, rosa, verde, naranja. You may remember that nouns are either masculine or feminine, singular, plural. Adjectives follow the same pattern to describe a noun, so some color words change according to what they are describing. Some change four ways: masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. For instance, blanco, blanca, blancos, blancas. Negro, negra, negros, negras. Amarillo, amarilla, amarillos, amarillas. Rojo, roja, rojos, rojas. Morado, morada, morados, moradas. And some change according to singular or plural only. Marrón, marrones. Azul, azules. Gris, grises. Rosa, rosas. Verde, verdes. Naranja, naranjas. Muy bien. So we've just seen that adjectives, in this case colors, can change according to masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. They must always agree or match the noun they are describing. For example, masculine singular nouns, which tend to end with an O, un gato blanco. Feminine singular nouns, which tend to end with an A, una gata blanca. For the plural version, that is, if you're describing more than one thing, just add an S. For instance, unos gatos blancos. Unas gatas blancas. You can see in all these examples, there is an agreement or a matchup at the end of words. However, we've seen some color adjectives only change according to singular or plural, so they stay the same whether the noun they are describing is masculine or feminine. As an example, you can see un perro verde, una perra verde. No change in color. Just a side note here, normally you would add an S to form the plural of a noun. However, if it ends in a consonant, that is any letter except A, E, I, O, U, add es. Un ratón, unos ratones. And finally, there is an exception with pez, where the plural changes from Z to a C. Un pez, unos peces. Now, there's something else I want you to think about regarding describing something or someone in Spanish. Have a look at the examples I've just given you. For instance, un gato blanco. What does this literally mean? That's right, a cat white. This is quite an important point. In Spanish, the adjective usually comes after the noun. So remember to always change the word order. Noun first and adjective second. For example, un gato blanco, un perro verde, un ratón pequeño. Excelente! Now complete the quiz for this lesson. If you're a YouTube student, simply click the link in the description. Otherwise, use the link from your teacher. Gracias, adios, see you next lesson.